August 30th, 2021. To break your snooze. An ABC News poll says 84% of Americans believe U.S. troops should stay in Afghanistan until all Americans are evacuated. And I agree. I also think we should keep the troops on the ground. Just 15 days to stop the spread of ISIS. War machine go. Hurricane Ida has swamped the Louisiana coast and shattered a large portion of the state's electrical grid. To reach people trapped in the floodwaters, rescue workers have dispersed in hundreds of boats and helicopters, which were graciously donated by the Taliban. For some reason, they had extras. More than 1 million people in Louisiana and Mississippi are now left without electrical power, forcing them to rely on the most primitive power source of all. Officials have promised to start the massive rescue effort as soon as the weather breaks, the sun rises, and they've drank their morning coffee from their brand new Therapy Dog coffee mug from Chris James. That's me. Get yours today at teasetheday.com/shop or click the link in the description below. August 30th, 1146. European leaders outlaw the crossbow with the intention of ending war once and for all. So weird, it's almost like that never works. August 30th, 2003. Charles Bronson, star of the popular film series Death Wish, dies. Also, just this morning there was an anti-vax march in England. I'll never understand the anti-vaxxers. The science is clear. Vaccination reduces symptoms, serious infection, and the risk of being mauled by a police dog. Get the vax. Get the vax. We offered you donuts and Powerball tickets trying to encourage you to be healthy. Now it's either you get the shot or you get shot! I just don't get the anti-vax mentality. I, for one, would be thrilled to have to show my vaccination papers to Antifa before I'm allowed into Burger King. It's Animal Tuesday, and today we're talking about the foster children of the pet world, rescue dogs. Did you know there are more homeless animals than homeless people? Which is a surprising statistic, not least because unless we trap them in our houses, all animals are homeless. But also, I drive around Phoenix every day, and I don't see that many homeless pets, but I do see a lot of homeless people. And we all do a pretty good job of ignoring them. Scottsdale, Arizona literally has signs up instructing you to disregard the homeless. But I have never seen a stray dog in Scottsdale that wasn't being followed down the street by some strange lady trying to baby talk it into her vehicle. What are you doing out here, buddy? Oh my God! Women kidnap stray dogs. However, according to volunteer website DoSomething.org, there are 5 homeless dogs on the street for every 1 homeless person, which Americans treat like such a tragedy. But in some parts of the world, 5 dogs to every 1 homeless person is good, because it means homeless people have plenty of dogs to eat. If you didn't laugh at that, it's because you hate Asian people. Sounds like you need therapy, man. And you can get it with my brand new Therapy Dog coffee mug from Chris James. Just go to teasetheday.com/shop to get yours today. It's print on demand, so it might take a while, but you'll get it. September 1st, 2021. Did you hear that a Texas law that bans abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy went into effect today? But it's kind of wild because many women don't even know they're pregnant at 6 weeks. And most Texas women don't know they're pregnant until the baby rolls out into the basket of their mobility scooter. The new law is part of a slew of restrictive heartbeat abortion bans recently enacted by Republican governors, which prohibits abortions if the fetus has a heartbeat. Those monsters! The law actually allows anyone to sue an abortion provider and those that take the patient to the clinic for up to $10,000, which is why I'm pitching a new show, Dog the Abortion Hunter. Basically, the Texas government wants to offer people money to go out and stop abortions. It's jobs creation. And people need money right now. Plus, there's no obvious drawbacks. It's not like someone could just lie to extort a doctor or blackmail abortion providers and pregnant women. And women would never weaponize sex or state-enforced pregnancy to coerce a man into a child support scheme. I literally can't think of one thing that could go wrong. And apparently neither could Texas Republicans. I like how they were against giving people $2,400 to survive a year of COVID lockdowns, but if you rat out your 14-year-old niece who got knocked up by her camp counselor, they'll give you $10,000. The abortion ban also makes no exceptions for rape or incest, which is weird because they had exceptions for rape and incest when they passed that ban on 64-ounce big gulps. The new ban would have prevented a 13-year-old who was recently raped by her grandfather from getting an abortion. The doctor who performed the abortion for the 13-year-old asked, what would her life be like? How different would it be? Well, I can't really speak to that because I'm not a woman or a pregnant child. But they do say there's no greater joy than motherhood. All I know is the kid's gonna need therapy. And so will you, after you lay your eyes on my beautiful new Therapy Dog coffee mug from Chris James. Just go to teasetheday.com/shop to order yours today. It's Thirsty Thursday. Did you know that 5,000 young people die in this country each year under the age of 21 as a result of alcohol abuse? And nearly 200,000 end up in the emergency room. But alcohol isn't leaking from a lab in Wuhan, so who cares? Throw a mask on the drunk little idiots and get them back to class. Excessive alcohol use in the United States accounts for about 261 deaths per day. That's about 11 Americans per hour. Alcoholism is killing Americans faster than I can run. Alcoholism killed more Americans in the past week than ISIS-K. If the Taliban really wanted to kill a bunch of Americans, they'd ditch the suicide bombs and start hitting us with sake bombs. Don't forget, early death caused by alcohol means severely impaired quality of life for you and everyone around you. In other words, you should stop being an alcoholic because it makes you sick and annoying. Alcohol isn't just killing us early, it's robbing us of our happiness and our energy for life. Like the Hamburglar. And the Hamburglar stole more than just your children's Happy Meals. He stole their insulin resistance. So the cost of alcohol dependency includes making your children less capable of finding happiness and success in their own lives. Just look at me! Because you can't give your children a better life than you can provide for yourself. That's like saying I'm going to give my kids more money than I have. You can give them a better life than you had growing up, but you can't give them a better life than you have right now. You can't feed your kids a whole pizza if you only bought a slice. It's Science Friday. Today, we review a new study from the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, PNAS for short. My PNAS is short too. Yep. Psychiatric disorders such as anxiety are often characterized by intense states of arousal. Oh yeah, I used to get nervous about having a boner when I was in high school. But I'd be a lot more nervous if I got a boner in a high school right now. In science, arousal is when the heart races, blood pressure rises, and bad decisions are made. Oh yeah, they are. Woo! I like you, scientists. Scientists have analyzed data from a study of rhesus monkeys. Rhesus monkey sounds like a racist candy bar. The study found that when the brain is in a state of high arousal, your ability to make decisions becomes compromised. Oh yeah, we've all woken up in bed next to a bad decision we made when we were high and aroused. You didn't have to lobotomize a monkey to figure that out.